This video shows you the steps that you need to take to create an event in Eventbrite, LinkedIn, and also Facebook. So once we have an event locked in and we've got copy that describes what that event is about, and we've got all of the assets we need to promote that event, for example, graphics like this, we log into Eventbrite. You can find the Eventbrite details in LastPass. Once you're logged into Eventbrite, you can click Create an Event, start from scratch, or you can do it with AI, which we very seldom do because it puts in random information which we don't want. Then you just start from top to bottom. So you've already got all of your copy and your images ready to go. So this should be pretty straightforward to do. It's not uncommon for this, once it's published, to look very, very hazy. It's just an Eventbrite issue. So if it does look a bit hazy when you publish it or when you share it, don't worry about it. That's not you. It's an Eventbrite thing. Now, hopefully you've got your event details in a document that you can just easily copy and paste into here. So I'm going to copy and paste the event title. I normally just plug the event details into Eventbrite and then, into ChatGPT. So I'll show you. I used to write it from scratch, but now I just jump into ChatGPT. I give it the overview of who will be there and whatnot, and then I'll just let it do that for me. So just make sure that you proofread your work and make sure that you update any American spelling. So this event is at West Palm Studios. This is now where we're going to say, hopefully that's the one we want. Yeah. It's going to be on the 28th of November. Just zoom out a bit. It's always good just to check because you can see like sometimes it bounces around. So it's very easy to make a mistake and choose the wrong thing. So, right, so we've got the image, we've got the title, we've got the summary, we've got the address, the date, about this event. So I'm going to take this. We don't really ever do agenda or frequently asked questions, but it is probably worth adding some images. I think it's always good for events to kind of get a feel for what the event looks like. So I'll see if I've got some photos in my downloads kind of ready to go. I'll just pause this for a bit while I'm finding some. Okay, so I've chosen some pictures, so that's been uploaded. And then we can hit save and continue. So it's remembered all of the tickets from previous events. And theoretically, we could just have one ticket that is G&T nights. We shouldn't have to create a new ticket and label it with the name of the event. But for some reason, we always do. I guess it's just to make sure that the ticket that we're associating with the event is definitely the correct one. So the capacity for this event, I believe, is 30, so you need to specify that. You can obviously say whether it's free or a donation-based event. The tickets for the events are 55. the start time. So this is when sales start, not when the event starts. So we want sales to be open from today. And then we want them to end just before the event. So it normally picks that up, i.e. sales start from the day you create it, and then they end like close to the start time. I'm guessing this is midnight tonight, so I shouldn't need to update that. You can also specify whether you want a maximum amount of tickets that people can buy in sort of one sitting. You don't have to add that. So the most important thing is really just the quantity, the price, and then when things go on sale. So we'll hit save. If you've missed something, it'll always, tell you that you've missed it, but that's pretty straightforward. We can also create promo codes. So we normally create 2 promo codes. We do one for Ninky for $10 off, or you could do a percentage off. And then we do one for our event partner, which is Studio Sonder. So we say Studio Sonder. We don't normally put a limit on it because we only really use the discount codes if tickets aren't selling. Then if we go to the left-hand side, we kind of just move through the options here. Normally there's actually like a next bit, but so far we've built the page, we've added tickets, so now we want to go to the publishing stage. Cool. So yeah, that's correct. Happy with that. So we used to have to actually manually enter these, but I'm guessing because of AI, it's included what they suggest. So then we hit publish, and it's as easy as that. Cool. So now that that event is live, I'm going to copy the link, and I'm now going to create an event in Facebook. So I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm going to make sure that I'm logged into my Facebook page via the top right-hand corner. Okay, it's taking a while. Okay, so once I'm at the page, I'm going to say more, I'm going to say events. There's many ways that you can get to the point where you can create an event, but I just do it this way. So we're going to click edit, and we're going to upload a cover image for Facebook. Hopefully the pre-prepared graphics that I have are in the right size. If they're not, then I can just go into Canva and resize them. So there's 2 options here. Let's see how this one goes. It's not perfect, but I think if we do that, that'll be fine. For now, I can always change it or just start like that. That's fine. And then same thing. So I'm just going to copy and paste. Actually, what I'm going to do, because I've got the event link in my clipboard, I'm going to just paste in the URL there. Then again, just copy and paste all of the event details. And what I like to do here, just because it's a little bit of an eyesore, is just make sure that we add some emojis just to break up the text and to make certain hang on, let's take that back. Hack, if you ever want to get to emoji keyboard, you can just press the Windows button and the period or the full stop. Cool, so that looks a bit better. So I'm not sure if our speaker is on Facebook, but we'll add Studio Sonder because she's our partner, and then we'll add Reform Distilling. We're also hosting at West Palm Studio, but they don't have a Facebook page, so we'll forget that. Cool, so always just give it a once over. That's not the right address. It's picked up where I am, whereas it should be West Palm Studio. That's the one. So just double check that everything looks okay. So we still haven't set the date. 28th, 6 p.m. Is that the right time zone? GMT plus 10:30. Okay, just make sure that's right, saying it is. It finishes at 9:30. Cool. You can always go back and make changes, but bear in mind that Facebook does limit the amount of changes that you make because it doesn't want you to like chop and change details and mess people around. And that's how you create the Facebook event. It will take you to this screen where you can then invite people to attend. So I can click people that, that follow me or who are in my network. It's a bit time consuming, especially if you go to your follower list because there's obviously a lot of people in there. So I will just go through manually and choose who I wanted to invite. Okay, so then you can say send invites, they'll all get invited, and then that's your event. Now we're going to do the same thing on LinkedIn. We're going to create a LinkedIn event. So I normally go to the company page first. So you need to have a company page, and on the left-hand side, there's a create button. So I'm going to say create. I'm going to say create an event. I'm going to upload a cover image. The cover image size for Eventbrite, Facebook, and LinkedIn are all different, but I generally find we can get away with like just using the same one, and some information gets cut off, but the key information's there. So you can see it gets cut off a little bit, but it's still, what we need it to be. So apply. It's in person. Now again, we just copy and paste all of the event details. Normally it brings up the venue, but that's fine. Let's get this link again. So I'm going to share an external link. We'll copy and paste the description again. Speakers, so we're going to add Audrey, who I know is definitely on LinkedIn. I'll add Terry. Oh, she actually won't be there, so I'll leave her out. So that should be fine. I'm missing something because it's not letting me say next. So we've given an event name, a time zone, start and end date. That's why. Yeah. Right, next. And then it prompts you to share it with your followers as well. So you can just write a little caption about the event, and then that's how you set up your LinkedIn event.